Hi, I'm the Angel of Dice and welcome to Cheap as Chips. Today kind of busy. So as you can see, today's car boot sale wasn't the greatest, but I did manage to pick up a game for my son. He's never played it before. That was Doctor Who Operation. So, yeah. The seller, or more importantly, the boy that was selling it wanted £4. While talking to the mother, I managed to knock him down to £1.50. So that was a pretty good steal for that. So that's good. So what I might do is tell you my tips for going to a car boot sale. 1. Always know what you're going for, because if you know what you're going for, you're less likely to buy rubbish. So, do you want a foot spa or bread maker? If so, you're going to be in luck because there are always those. Or, for me, board games. And even then, know what kind of games you want, because there will be board games there. But there'll be like the Monopolies, the Trivial Pursuits, the Twilights, or in the case of the game that Chaz from, and I hope I get this right, Pair of Dice Paradise got, Justin Bieber. But I haven't seen that and I hope I never will. And he did kind of set the bar low on that one, so anything I get is going to be a step above. Number 2, always have some sort of budget on you. You don't want to go with 80 quid. Why you would go to a car boot sale with 80 quid on you, I don't know. But you don't want to have so much money that there's no buffer. So I tend to go with around £20, and I know I'm not going to spend all that, but it gets you in that mindset that yes, this is how much I'm going to spend, and it gets you into the sort of haggling mindset. Number 3, if you are going for a certain item, in my case board games, make sure you know what the RRP is for that particular game that you want. Even if you get out your phone at the same time, you roughly know, because the last thing you want to do is pay, say, £20 for a game that only costs 12 or 15. So if you saw something like Star Realms there, which is highly unlikely, but if you did, you know that to get it for 20 quid would be 5 quid roughly too much. And 4, just have fun. I mean, that's what I do. I go to a car boot sale, I don't expect anything. You know, my hit rate, well, so far it's like 2 for 2 because we just started this year, but just know that you're not going to get finds every week, so you just go see what you can get and have fun. Because where I live, the pickings are not that great. Now Hunter from the Weapons Grade channel, he lives in Texas, which is a major city. So his hit rate is going to be a lot higher. He's going to have a lot more selection, a lot more shops. Me, I live near some towns, but hey, this week was the start of the 2015 car boot sales in my area. So I managed to get the award-winning games. Now remember, the benchmark is Justin Bieber. Just remember that. The games that I managed to get were the following. I've Lost, the board game, £3. And I've got a feeling that's like a £5 in shops, but I'll do research. I'll put a text down here showing the proper RRP. But you know what? It's a board game. I've made worse decisions than buying Lost for £3. And this one is Buffy the Vampire Slayer board game. Again, award-winning. How can you not see that? Now, the thing I learned when I went on to BGG was that there's 2 versions of this. 2. And this is the not so good one. So, let's go for a close-up on both of them. So here we have the Lost game. So, let's open it, shall we? Okay. It looks chaotic. It looks like we've got some tiles. So this looks Robinson Crusoe-esque, where we've got tiles that represent the island. We've got different places on the island. Soft grows, tiger trap, tree line, Charlie's tent. I haven't watched Lost for ages. Did people like the ending of Lost? It was okay. And then we have the various cards. I assume these are the These are the fate cards. And then we've got the various characters. That looks like Charlie. We've got a Claire hiding back. And these are the instructions. Wow, that's a lot of instructions. This looks like these are the advanced rules. This is the beginner rules. And this is the cheat sheet. Look at all that. Look at all that. This is where you need Rodney from Watch It Played. Yeah, it's blown away. Legend says that you can just look at instructions and know how to play. Yeah, so that's Lost, the game. It's got a 3.5 rating on BGG. Like I said, award winning. At least in comparison to Busman Bieber. That's not right. Justin Bieber. And now on to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So here we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the board game. It plays up to 8 players, age 14 plus. These are the rules. The objective is each player takes on the role of either human or vampire in the battle for control of the town of Sunnydale. But just who is hunting whom? You must be vigilant and find your allies before your enemies can unite against them or you. So here we have the board. It looks like we have various locations around town in Sunnydale. So we got neutral ground, the library, the high school. We've got day, night, whatever you want to call that. We've got fate cards, and we've got combat values. And it's interesting that Willow's quite kind of low, so this must be like season 1 or 2. So that's the board. Next, we got some. Next, we've got some meeples and dice. At least it comes in a bag, so that's good. We've got character colours, whatever that means, and then we've got the fate cards, which tell you what to do. And I think it's just a case of going around the board, picking up fate cards, trying to kill each other. Job done. So I hope you like what you saw in my cheapest chips segment. If you like what you've seen, then please comment below. Tell me what games you've managed to pick up for cheap in your local charity shop. Yeah, give me your devotion. Subscribe. Make a comment. I will reply.